Unfinished projects, unsold inventory, undeveloped land banks. The problems for the Indian real estate sector have not changed much as FY16 winds down. But that's not to say there have not been pockets of relief. Some green shoots are visible, even if the recovery has not been what developers hope for. And that's where these developers want the Finance Minister to lend a hand. Some of the age-old items still rank high on the sector's budget wish list, like infrastructure status, easier credit and fewer regulations. Developers body MCHI Credai hopes that this year the Finance Minister will play ball.
It is extremely important that various facets of real estate are looked at on par with infrastructure, because essential job creation and momentum in the economy is going to come from real estate. So it is very, very important that we look at real estate on par with infrastructure.
Developers are the first to admit that the government has held out hope in a few areas. Case in point, Prime Minister Modi's Affordable Housing for All mission, which requires 11 crore housing units be built in the next 6 years. But here again, they say lack of incentives has been a major stumbling block.
We have heard a lot about affordable housing. We hope something is done on that on ground. Probably some scheme like 81B, which was in existence several years back, something like that, if in case can come, will give a huge incentive for the developers to construct affordable housing.
The wish list this year goes beyond the budget, encompassing the entire budget session of Parliament. For instance, developers want faster progress on critical legislation like the Real Estate Regulation and Development Bill, which got sent to timeout in the winter session.
I would say that we are ready for it. We'll be also expecting a lot of transparency to come into the system, and it will also help the sector weed out the developers who are scrupulous, who are fly by night, and probably there will be a commotion for maybe a year or two for the developers to adjust to the new compliance system and all that. But I think in the long run, this will help the sector to be far more professional than it is today.
For the real estate sector, the upcoming budget, like the many budgets before it, is a source of hope. Hope that old business will be dealt with and new business will be given its due. And with this long list of demands and suggestions in his box, Finance Minister Arun Jaitley will have a lot to consider. In Mumbai with Kevin Lee, Aayush Ailawadi.